This one, I know you're going to pick because of bias, but it's okay. The world knows the truth.
Okay, the world.
Saka is better than Rashford.
Yes! Absolutely yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the most delusional Arsenal fan in the world sitting across me.
Dalot.
We will trust in Dalot. We will trust in him.
Dalot versus Saka.
We will trust in him.
Man. Whoa. I'm talking, you know that game I'm talking? Like, you will not leave your half. Honestly.
This dude is so delusional. Okay, ladies first.
We go by the league positions.
Ladies first.
All right. Havertz is a better player than Mason Mount.
Lies.
It's true.
No, it's not. They don't even play the same position, first of all.
They do, technically.
How?
Well, it's a 4-3-3.
It's a 4-3-3, okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. And for us, it's also a 4-3-3. For United, it's a 4-3-3, and he holds a left 8 role.
Uh-huh.
For us, Havertz is in a 4-3-3, and he holds the left 8 role. If this was FIFA, they'd be in the same position.
But it's not FIFA, it's actual football.
So now, in my opinion, I think Havertz is currently the better player than Mason Mount because, first of all, he's achieved more.
He's achieved more in what?
Akushinda World Cup?
Yamani.
No, that's That's 2014. Holy crap, that's a long time ago. All right, well, he's the one who scored the goal for the Champions League
But
final.
you see, the thing is, we all know Kai Havertz only scores in finals. The problem is he decided to play for Arsenal, which barely gets to finals, so...
What do you mean?
So, of course, Mount will be a better player.
At the FA Cup final. That's our
Hapo
shit.
Mufike.
That's our shit.
Oh, God.
Okay, let's discuss based on their careers at United and Arsenal. Okay?
But they've barely had careers at United and Arsenal. It's a new season, they've just started.
This is all we have to work with, so work with it. So now, my issue is, if you guys... did he even score any goals or give any assists in pre-season, Mason Mount?
I think he did score.
He gave an assist?
But I think he did score also as well.
No, he didn't score. If he scored, trust me, I'd know. United fans...
Yeah, you watch more United games than we do. We know that.
The loudest on Twitter.
Well, we see you on Twitter.
Mason Mount also missed a sitter in pre-season.
But Kai Havertz also missed something recently, right?
That was the challenge. That was the American MLS All-Star Challenge. Whatever.
But still, he missed, yeah?
But he scored 2 goals.
In the
pre-season.
What has he done in the season?
Nothing.
Then you're already judging that he has a better.
What we're working with right now, Nicolette, right, is nothing, right? We're working with nothing and nothing.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. According to you.
But Kai Havertz has had slightly less than nothing.
The only thing Kai Havertz has better than Mount is that he's taller and he has better eyes. That's it.
Okay. The aesthetics aside, I'm sure you're impressed. But
no.
Aside,
I can guarantee you, 10 games in, Mount will have better arguments against you guys with Kai Havertz 10 games in.
All right.
With Mount.
That's a prediction. I'm talking about stats as it is now. First of all, your player who you paid for the same price that we paid for, right, is unavailable. At least Havertz is available.
He's unavailable because of injury. He's not unavailable because he's gone to drink.
Take it up with God. Okay, that's not my fault. Now, Kai Havertz, despite not having scored or assisted, he's been getting into good positions. He's made some key passes. He's won his duels.
So he's an almost there player.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Mount is not going to be an almost there player.
Mason Mount is a not there player.
No. He's not. Mount is not going to be an almost there player.
I'm sticking to my guns. Kai Havertz is a better player. First of all, because he's more diverse. He's more diverse. He can play false 9. He can play left 8. He can play right 8. Not very well, but he's doing it currently. He'll get
good. I have a feeling that I hope this thing is good. I'm going to save this so that I'm able to, I give you a told.
This is going on Pulse Live.
And I told you so after when it doesn't happen.
I saw. Go next. Are you nervous?
Man United had a better season than Arsenal last season. Okay, I will agree. You have to put bias aside and agree. Simply because of how we started our season versus how Arteta started the season. You guys were more favorites to win, to be honest. And the fact that you weren't able to win anything last season, I would say we had a better season than you, considering the track record we had last season.
Okay. That's an interesting point. I will put it to you this way. Coming from never seeing Arsenal win the league, with like my own eyes.
Oh, I apologize. You're slightly younger than me.
Yeah. All I've seen is Arsenal winning cups. And what I've seen from the 2014 FA Cup, the 2016, or which one was it, 2015? Yeah, that period, yeah, where we won like 3 in a row or something. That, all those times, it gave us hope. Like, yeah, we're going to win the FA Cup. And now that we've tasted silverware, we're going to know what it's like to go and win the league, to go and push for bigger trophies, right? But what I'm seeing now is what happened to us right after the 2020 FA Cup, the 2016 FA Cup. You won a trophy and you celebrated in that moment. But at the end of the day, the biggest indicator for progression for a team is the league. And yes, I don't think you guys were even favorites to finish top 4 last season.
Of course, which is why I feel like we had a better season.
Which you did.
Yeah.
Right? But I would much rather compete for the biggest titles than win something like the Carabao Cup.
Okay.
Wait. Then win something like the Carabao Cup and then not progress. Because what happened? You guys won Carabao Cup, right?
But what do you say when you say not progress? We had a new manager in. We had a couple of players that are even up till now we're trying to get rid of. So we're not in a solid position for us yet to be a team that's going to challenge for the bigger cups. To be honest, to be fair.
Like right now.
Even right now, even for this season. Arteta, on the other hand, already has a philosophy that he's already playing out. He's already brought in these players. He already has, basically his wheels are on the road.
Yeah.
But he's not steering correctly.
Well, right
Unlike
now,
Ten Hag, who is repairing the car, then he'll get his wheels on the road.
Right now, he's tinkering. So it's not, you don't want to bring that in right now because then that's too current. We're talking about last season. Last season, unlike Eric Ten Hag, he didn't have the better squad. Eric Ten Hag had the better squad. He had the best left winger, according to United fans.
No. He
had the best CDM. Wait, he had the better CDM.
But CDM also didn't come in full season.
No, wait, I'm just saying. He did. Full season. We came from the beginning. CDM win. Casemiro.
But you know how to coach as a pre-season with this guy?
No,
Eric Ten Hag's first season.
Fine. Someone who's won 5 Champions Leagues, I don't think that should matter.
It does.
With all this
when you're coming into a new league, it does.
Think about it. You guys had apparently the best goalkeeper, Golden Glove. So you guys celebrated that.
Of course, we have to celebrate.
Anakazi, David here. Anakazi say. Unemployed. You know,
you can beat around the bush.
Oh, really?
Did United have a better season than Arsenal? Yes or no?
Backs? You guys apparently had the best.
But you're saying apparently, so that means you don't agree with it.
Of course, these are claims by United. So how could a team with all these players that were better than ours finish, 12 points? How many points did you guys finish behind us?
Who had the better season?
I'm just saying.
No, but who had the better season?
At the end of the day, like Carabao Cup.
No, but you're beating around the bush.
Even Tottenham wins Carabao Cup.
It doesn't matter. Tottenham haven't won anything for the longest time.
They won Carabao Cup, and they hold on to that. They made DVDs about it. You guys with your Carabao Cup, you couldn't even make it to the Community Shield final.
Who had the better season?
In my opinion, someone who finished second, and I guess that shows in who plays in the Community Shield. Someone who finishes second takes precedence over someone.
No. It's the season. Forget about how you finished.
So
it's the season.
I'm going to go with Arsenal had a better season.
Because of bias.
No.
No.
Because
you didn't have the better season.
Who had the most fun? If we were being honest, right?
And who had the most fun?
Yeah, as a fan. Honestly, I'm legitimately asking this question. Who had the most fun?
I think you guys had more heartburn than we did because your expectations were so high and then they came crashing down on you.
Every single week.
Actual Manchester United fans, we actually didn't even see ourselves finishing in the top 10. Forget even the top 4. Forget even mid-table. We didn't.
Oh, so you're coming at me from a point of, wow, our expectations were so low.
I'm so happy with it. Because you're saying fun. It was not fun for Arsenal season.
What I'm saying, it was fun because every single week I was tweeting, guys, good morning from the top of the table.
And then it came crashing down on you.
It was amazing.
It's like when you have this amazing dream and then your alarm goes off.
No, we were beating big teams. We put away so many of the ghosts of seasons past.
Which ghosts?
Liverpool. Liverpool is a nightmare. Every single time we go there, alhamdulillah, we came with 1 point away. And we also beat them at the end.
Alhamdulillah, 1 point.
Yeah. You saw how we beat Tottenham home and away. We beat Chelsea home and away.
Okay, Tottenham is not a team for you to brag about beating home and away.
No, it is. It is because...
Okay, because you guys are rivals, but...
Not just because of that. Because our track record against them was horrible. We hadn't won for 14 years at Spurs, remember? And also, it is because... When's the last time Man City beat Tottenham home and away? Ask Pep about that record.
God.
Atakwambia ni muhimu.
You know,
No, ni
you need to
muhimu.
put bias aside. If you are a Leeds
I
fan,
genuinely
if
think-
you are a Leeds fan or a Blackburn fan, who would you say had the better season between United and Arsenal?
Blackpool.
If you're a Blackburn fan
Blackburn fan.
or a Leeds fan, who would you say had the better season?
I'd still say Arsenal. They competed for the biggest trophy. I'd
And
rather.
then didn't get
What's that
his-
phrase? What's that phrase, guys? Aim for the stars, land somewhere in the clouds, or something like that, right? The moon, or some shit like that, right? Although the moon is kind of a. it's not
Kind of
star.
like your season, yeah?
No, it's beautiful. You should go there. No, seriously, I'd rather go for that than just, what you guys did is you aimed for the stars. You went for a trip to Mombasa on a
we
jumbo
didn't
jet.
we didn't
on a jumbo jet
we didn't
plane,
aim for the
those
stars.
charter
We are
flights.
still, like I
I'm
told
just
you, we're a
saying,
car in
Arsenal had a better
repair.
season, and it eats into this season because now Arsenal are a title contender. You guys were still thinking of you as a top 4 contender. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. Wow, you guys shouldn't really put this down, guys. Arsenal will finish higher than Man United this season.
I think that's dependable on the transfers that come in for United.
A transfer. There's only one guy
No,
you're
no, no.
about to sign.
No,
Who
no,
else?
no. Ten Hag wants 3 other players.
3 other players.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It's very dependable on the transfers that come in.
Okay. So who?
If we sort out because we have now an issue now with injuries, so we have our midfield issue and we have a defense issue as per normal. I
And-
don't know why this haunts us every season, but I don't know. It's very debatable.
No. Well, that's the point. We're here
Why do you
for
think
that.
you'll finish above us?
Well, I just don't think we have as many moving parts as you guys. You guys are
we
dependent.
do have many moving parts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you're depending on Rasmus Højlund to come in and make an impact immediately, and a significant impact such that you guys compete for something.
The impact that I feel like he'll make is having a proper 9 right now, because we have this model of a number 9 that we have who catwalks on the
Seen
pitch.
that,
Yeah, you've seen him, yeah?
Love it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he should.
Fabulous.
He should think about changing careers. Anyway, him having a number 9 removes that what do you call this? That luggage off Rashford's back, where he has to sometimes play as a 9,
No, I get
where
that.
we never see him being as good as a 9 as he's on the left.
No, I get that, but that's not my point. My point isn't from a tactical point of view.
It
It's
is.
about impact. You're depending on Rasmus Højlund. You're depending on the success of Mason Mount. Right now, it's not
Are
looking
we?
good. It's not looking good. And at the same time, you have a whole system to try and figure out. And Erik ten Hag's talent idea has been shown. It's not very good. I'm hearing you guys want to sign Højbjerg now. Talent idea is just...
No.
is just
Let me
his
be honest with
exes.
you. The
know
problem
that?
is...
His ex-players.
No.
That's all it is.
The problem... You can't say that because he wanted Timber. You guys signed Timber and he's performing for you guys. Ex-players.
Okay, perform.
Yeah. Before he went on injury. while you guys
Why are you laughing at that?
were laughing at us about Mason Mount, I think
No,
that's
I'm laughing
horrible.
about Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw Noraha. Anyway,
Oh.
I just think we don't have as many moving parts.
So that gives you an advantage.
That gives an advantage. Plus, at the same time, Arteta right now, the little stuttering that we're doing in the league is...
The little stirring or the unnecessary experiments.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We're
The
stuttering
unnecessary
because
experiments.
he's trying things
That he should have tried in
hoped-
pre-season.
Absolutely agree, but he's trying them at the same time as we're supposed to be, picking up points. But to be fair, being 2 points off Man City right now, it's not the worst thing in the world.
But it's too early.
For us, that's the thing. Like, I'm always looking up. I'm looking at Man City. You guys are still thinking about top 4. You guys are thinking maybe Aston Villa might push you out or Brighton.
No.
And that's the indication, is that you don't believe you guys will finish above us.
But you see, the thing is, as much as you'll sit here and say we don't believe we'll finish above us, it's simply because we don't know what system we're going to play up until we sort out the transfers and everything. But then again, the advantage of that, there's disadvantages and there's advantages. Like, you're looking at too many advantages for Arsenal because you don't have moving parts. But then again, you're going to end up meeting a Manchester United at some point in this season that will have already solidified a system and players that still other teams don't know about and don't know how to play against because they are new, which is sort of an advantage to Manchester United.
Could be a disadvantage.
While you guys already have a set system that other clubs will sort of already know how to penetrate, which we're already seeing with Man City. The way teams are already beginning to know how to cut off. Haaland.
You're basing that off of what? 3 games?
I'm giving you pros and cons. You see me, you're just giving me cons. You're giving me just pros. You're not giving me any. Like, why Arsenal would... Which that's what I'm saying. United right now is debatable. You can't know what you're pulling out of the hat.
What's your final verdict?
Arsenal will finish higher than United.
I don't think so.
You
I
said
genuinely don't think so.
It's think so. It's not.
I don't think so. You know why?
saying
Because
it
I'm
with
looking. You know why?
certainty. She's like, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, because I don't think so. That's my answer.
Fair enough. All right. On to the next one then.
I love this one. Bruno Fernandes is a better player than Odegaard.
Absolutely not.
That's pure bias.
Absolutely not.
That's pure bias. That's based on bias.
You know what? You know what Odegaard is? Odegaard is silk, and Bruno is Velcro. That's what it is.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Bruno is, this very friction.
The only reason you would say that is simply because that Odegaard has a better facial structure than Bruno. That's it.
I mean, that's irrelevant to me. I'm talking about how they play.
No.
The way they play is silk. When you look at Odegaard, you look at him and you don't care about the stats. Which are very good, by the way. It's not that I'm knocking them. They're very good from last season. You don't care about the stats. You don't care. You're just like, look at the way he turned that guy. Look at the way he received that ball.
That's the same thing.
But with Bruno, you're like, that pass was shite, but he has a penalty. He scored a penalty, and he has an assist. So that's great. Okay.
KDB will be watching this laughing at you.
Let's talk stats. Let's talk stats, right? Because that's what United fans love.
No. Actually, no.
Love bringing
It's not a
that
matter
shit
of
up.
stats.
Let's talk about stats. The best ever season Bruno had, right? How many goals did he have? You know this. Wasn't it like 18 or 20? Sunil.
Bruno is the only midfielder.
Hey. It's a yes or no, guys.
20.
It was
It
20.
was- I think it was 20.
I think it was 21
I think
actually.
it was
22.
20. No, it was 20. It was 20.
All competition in the league.
No, it was in the league.
In the league.
He's never got 20 goals.
No, he got
He
20
got-
goals, bro.
He's
Before Ronaldo, that's before Ronaldo came in.
Rashford is the only United player to hit 20 goals in the league.
Bro, no, I can bring it up. I think it was the
Only
21,
three
22
midfielders
season.
scored 20 plus goals.
Let me show you.
Partey, Toure and Fernandes.
I'm just going to pull up the stats if you guys don't mind. It's going to take up a bit of time.
It's 20. It's 20. It's 20.
It is 20. So I'm going to go Bruno Fernandes, right? 2021 season, I think. Apply? No, 2020. I think it was the 2020 season. 18. 37 appearances, 18 goals, 12 assists.
Yeah,
Okay.
18.
Odegaard, his last season was the best one. Sunil. Oh shit. Martin.
And I think that season of 18, he hadn't played the full season, right?
It was his first. He came in.
No, he played 37 games. That was the 2020-21 season. He came 2019-2020 before
Halfway.
COVID. Yeah, halfway. So, look at the stats, guys. So, Bruno, absolutely fantastic. 18 goals, 12 assists is a massive amount of output, right? But he scored in that season. You know how many penalties he scored?
Are you seriously going to argue the penalty thing?
You know how many penalties he scored?
Do you know how hard? Okay, Zuhum, you're one person. I don't have to explain this. You know
I'm
how.
very good at penalties.
No,
I get
no.
it.
You know, but you know how hard it is actually to convert a penalty.
No. I agree.
Then,
agree. Absolutely. I
why
agree.
do people actually act like as if a penalty is not a goal?
No, but this is the comparison, right? In his best ever
Still
season,
counts.
in his best ever season, he scored 9 out what's the phrase? 9 open play goals. Because the rest were penalties. 9 plus 9, 18. That's his output. Okay?
Who's better, Odegaard, right?
Odegaard is better because, first of all,
Because he looks better on the ball.
beautiful. He looks
That's
gorgeous.
it. Not because of anything aside from the fact that he looks better on the ball.
Beautiful. He works harder, right?
Oh,
he doesn't
wow.
moan. He doesn't moan.
He
right?
should. You know, money helps indicate a lot of things.
Yeah, but you're a prick who can't stop complaining.
No.
And he's doing this right at the age of 24. So in my opinion, Odegaard currently is a better attacking midfielder than your boy Bruno, and he will have a much better career by the end of his career.
I highly doubt that, but at least we know each other, so we'll always
So
be here
why
to
do you
tell
think-
each other, I told you so.
So why do you think Bruno is better?
Bruno had instant impact coming from a different league into the Premier League at a time where United was sinking. I don't think any player can do that.
No,
Players need a season or two to adjust.
I rate it.
You can't ignore that. And
No, I
he's,
rate it.
honestly, he's more creative, to be honest. He is.
No, he creates more chances. I agree.
Well, that's your
But
job
only
as a
marginally,
midfielder, yeah?
Only marginally.
Oh, God.
It's not much more. It's not that he's created 40 more chances than Martin Odegaard. So from a creative standpoint, I don't agree.
No, he's better. Bruno is better.
Martin Odegaard is better.
Bruno is better.
All right.
Next.
It's me. Ben White is a better right back than Wan Bissaka.
Ah, come on.
It's true.
No.
Oh my God.
Even though he has my name, I tend to disagree with this one. I think Bissaka has improved. I think he's better at 1v1s. I think he does defending very well. I think the problem people have is the fact that he can't move forward. And he's a defender. Let him defend. Hizo stories zingine sijui za kupass nini. That's why midfield and strikers are there and wingers and everything.
Right. And that's why Anthony and your right wing suffers, because they don't have any overlaps. They don't have any underlaps. Like, I don't understand how you're saying this. Ben White isn't supposed to be a right back.
Oh.
Yet, he had 7 goal contributions last season. How many did Wan Bissaka have? You know? All I see when I see Ben White compared to Wan Bissaka is someone who's class. Someone who knows how to pass the ball, knows when to make the runs, when knows to...
And when it comes to defending?
He's very good.
Really?
Very, very good. Of course, he has some games where he gets beaten.
Oh, you mean blunders?
No, he has some games, but which blunders? Like, he has a game where he gets beaten, so what?
Yeah.
That's what defenders do. They get beaten. Declan Rice the other day was beaten by...
No, Declan Rice is ameshinda kipikwa, so twangoja hivi bado.
Nah. And he's more productive. And he helps the attack. So he helps us in defense.
Okay.
He helps us in attack. And he's more versatile, which means he can play centre back. Right now he's doing it. And he can play right back. Like, I don't understand how we can even consider this. It's a non-issue.
Really?
It's a non-issue. And it shows. Last season, Ben White dropped out of the World Cup squad. But he was there, though. He was there initially. We don't know what went on, but he was there.
How are you using that World Cup to determine how good a player is?
That's all you guys do whenever
Okay.
you talk about Saliba. You say Maguire goes for England. Saliba doesn't play for...
No, but that's who you guys. We're talking to me now.
No,
It's not my home, guys.
There's no way Aaron Wan-Bissaka is a better right back.
He
than
is,
Ben White.
because the position is right back. He's
Absolutely
better
not.
than Ben White. He's better than Trent. Move on.
That's how I know you're actually disgusting. I'm actually disgusted
Imagine,
by
get
you.
used to it.
That's actually disgusting. That's a horrible.
Oh yeah, this is a good one. This one, I know you're gonna pick because of bias, but it's okay. The world knows the truth.
Okay.
Saka is better than Rashford.
Yes! Absolutely yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the most delusional Arsenal fan in the world sitting across me.
Okay, go ahead. Ladies.
No, I'm not even going to argue.
Ladies first. That's the point. That's why they brought us here.
No, Rashford is miles ahead of Saka.
And why is that?
That's not even something to argue about. I think if we had Saka's
He's
number
the purpose of being invited here.
I think if we had Saka's number and were to call him and ask him, he'd pick Rashford.
Right. Sure. Saka's better because, first of all, he's producing amazing numbers for his age, right?
So
He's currently
so did Rashford,
one of the top 3 best right wingers in the world. Who's
based
better?
on
Based on his last season. Based on his World Cup performances. Like, I don't think it gets any better than that.
his World Cup performances.
In the
If we
game
pull
against
up-
France and England, he outshone Mbappe. Despite
God.
France winning. He scored almost as many goals as
They
Rashford
lose.
last season, right?
They lose.
Gave more assists,
The Lulus.
and he's way more diverse. First of all, when he gets played out of position, he doesn't complain, puts his head down.
Rashford doesn't complain about being played
Oh
out of
my
position.
God, did you see
We
it?
complain on his behalf
Please.
because we know where he's more productive.
Saka has been played left back, gets his head down, works, and does it well. Can play left wing, puts his head down, works, plays
You
it
see the
well.
problem. You see, you're picking your best. You're picking why a player is better simply because of, if I argue, or if a fan tells you something. So based off the bias that you have because of a conversation you had with another fan, not based off how these players are professionally.
Right.
Professionally, Rashford is and will always be. By the way, mark my words, will always be miles ahead of Saka.
Right. It's actually quite sad. We have to compare this old youngin, 26 now, he's turning 27 or something, to someone like Saka at 21, 22. It's quite sad, but it shows you how far Saka has
At
come.
your old youngin.
And the thing is, I'm not really talking about what you guys say of Rashford being played in a different position. I'm seeing it by the body language.
Oh
This guy
God,
does
now
not
you're a
know.
body language reader.
I'm human. Of course I can read body language. Like, you don't have to be a
Oh,
specialist.
you're versatile also.
I'm versatile, yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Saka. And the thing is, Rashford, when he gets played out of position, it's like it needs to be his day. It just needs to be his day. And at the end of the day, like, you guys might have relied on him a few times last season, but we relied on Saka the whole season. He helped carry us. So, well done, Saka. Amazing. Best right winger in the world right now. Oh, it's the last
And
one.
the final one. I hope this is a good one. Is Partey better than Casemiro? Honest opinion.
Why are you doing that?
Because I know you're about to say something that doesn't make sense in football terms.
So I go first.
Yeah?
I'm allowed to say whatever I want to say, but then also give my reasons, okay? I think... So the question is Partey better than Casemiro? I think that's false. Because Casemiro, yes, he might have some downsides to him. Like, yeah, his distribution might not be the best. But he shows up in big moments. And he shows up, period, because he's available. He's regularly available. Yeah, I mean, he gets sent off. So that, it's a bit of a, shooting himself in the foot. But he shows up. Partey, bro, you don't know. You have a game with Man City coming up. Next thing you know, you're getting team news leaked out. Partey's missing with a muscular injury. The guy was partying out the whole night, bro. That's it. Casemiro, at the end of the day, has achieved more, and there's a reason why.
Because he's more professional.
He's more professional, he's more available. He's there. He's always there. They called him the bodyguard, and not for, they called him for good reason. Because he was there. Bodyguards need to be there. So yeah, I think Partey's a better distributor of the ball. Casemiro is better defensively, but at the end of the day, when you put them together, and the goals as well.
Yeah.
Casemiro scored big goals for you guys last season. And he was there in big games. So yeah, I'm going to go with false. Unfortunately. I hate that we have to end it on this note.
I love that we have to edit on this word. Because there was no way I was going to say true to that. I think Casemiro, even from the last game United, honestly, Casemiro did a lot to step up for us in that particular
Scored a
game.
goal. I mean, you can't really ask for much more than that. So. Anyway, that's it from us. We disagreed on everything but one.
Although some of the things that we disagreed on made no sense for Zuhum. Because he couldn't, the bile in his mouth could not allow him to agree to certain things. But
And
no, I understand.
Some of the stuff that she disagreed on were purely whimsical. Whimsical. I don't think Arsenal will finish above us.
I don't think so.
Say it with your chest, man.
I don't think
Or
so.
a woman. Shit. Whatever you are. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for inviting us.
Yeah, thank you for inviting us.